The enemies bought back their teammates. Still, we're sitting in this window about to Windex this motherfucker because it's clearly too dirty to see out of. What is going on, YouTube? Savage here. In today's video, we're gonna be bringing esports commentary to this random trio squad. We're gonna be going over their play-by-play action as if we're in the middle of a tourney. And the main purpose of this is just to have a little bit of fun, a little bit of trolling while still pointing out mistakes that you and other players may make. But before we get into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, join the wolf pack today. Also leave a like on the video. Let's get this video to 1,500 likes. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the gameplay. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are spectating the man, the myth, the gameplay you all have been waiting for. My dude, Sucio, with a heart in front of his name. Now, this man destroyed me in the gulag. He proceeded to shoot my dead body because he's way better than I'll ever dream of being. So I'm very excited to see him operate in a tournament and see how he's able to hold his own. This is Sucio's first tournament ever, but his teammate Jess and Red's Wild have been around the scene for years, probably almost a whole decade. We've got a team sitting on the rooftop right now of Hospital. We're sitting here swapping our gun out back and forth, can't make up our mind. Meanwhile, the teams on top of Hospital are fighting each other. We're not pushing them. We're not third-partied. We're not even worried about it. We still just focus on the one most important thing in the world: loot. For whatever reason. Here we are again, not able to make up our mind, deciding what gun we want to use. They have the enemies bought back their teammates. Still, we're sitting in this window about to Windex this mother because it's clearly too dirty to see out of. But instead, he said, I'm not Windexing this shit. You don't pay me enough. We're now rotating around to the southeast side. We have enemies falling in. Again, another still have a huge chance to third party this team and come out with some easy kills. But we're going to go back to focusing on our looting because that's what we do best. Now, you guys might be like, Savage, why are you being so hard to Sucio? Look, bro, you got to be better than this. Look at this. What are you doing? We're sitting here in the middle of the open right now, looking at God knows what, looting buildings. Like, I don't even understand why we have this building marked. We have one building on all this marked for whatever reason. We're close to having enough money to get our loadout back. If we go and fight the teammates on top of Hospital right now, we could get those kills, which would be cool, but we also get their money and then buy our loadout. But instead, this tournament-ready team is going to be playing scared and passive. Now, again, I said Red's Wild has been around for almost a decade. Reds is absolutely cracked out of his mind. One of the best players I've ever had the pleasure of spectating. So let's watch how he operates. Still focused on the money, and you might as well be at this point since we ran from the fights. We should have enough now to buy our loadout. We do, if math serves me correctly. I did grow up in New Orleans, so I'm not the smartest person, but I do think that's $10,000. Let's go ahead and buy this and move on. Sucio climbing up the ladder right now. Oh, going back down the ladder, realizes I need to probably contribute a little bit of help to my teammates, even though his money really wasn't needed. Screw it, why not? Sucio actually being blessed with the ability to buy the loadout, throws that down here. I don't know what they're sitting like with plates. He should buy plates for his teammates. 100% should buy plates for his teammates. They need 6 between them. They'd only get 5, but it'd still be something to do with that $1,600 instead of just sitting on it. Or you don't have money, guess what else you can do? You can give them maybe, I don't know, a couple of your 8 plates that you're sitting on, Sucio. You legend, you. Give it to them. All right, going to the rooftop, we have the MP5 and the AMAX. Not a bad loadout, to be honest. I love the AMAX for a little bit of time that it's going to be broken for. They will nerf this thing into oblivion here soon, I'm sure. I know they've said that. We are now scanning fire station, scanning our teammates, scanning the tree, going back. I mean, we're sitting here looking at the ground, not really sure what's going on. Oh, now all of a sudden, Sucio says, I want to heat. Literally just scanning rooftop to rooftop. Look, this is a position where, again, Sucio's new, but Reds knows better than this. They need to speed up their tempo. They need to keep their momentum going. Freezing like this is just going to get them this long, stagnant bullshit. Here we are pinging a target. And look, I'm all down to ping enemies for sure, but we should probably go push them. We're in a kill race tournament right now. We have other esports legends already at 10 kill banger. We have a 16 kill banger. Let me look at the scoreboard real quick. One of them's on a 19 kill banger, and we're rocking 1 kill. But hey, if there are points given for pings, we would definitely be in the lead. Still, okay, we spot enemies going on right now. And now we're going to take shots to AMAX. AMAX is a broken weapon. It's very, very good. But it ain't that good. It ain't that broken. Finally, Sucio lighting a fire under his pushing in on the squad, and hopefully we can third party them as well. Unfortunately, we don't know how to vault over stairs. And again, we have enemies pinged. We know that they're fighting over here. I don't know what we're planning on doing. He wants the high ground, but this is a position where high ground is not a necessity. We need to go ahead and take advantage of the third party. Here we are looting again, just in case. Mark it for your teammate. There we go. More ping bonus points. I love that. And still, now we're focused on the trailers, but don't forget, guys, there could be enemies on top of, well, it's not blue roof anymore. There could be enemies on top of the red roof. Damn, that's a throw. Changed blue roof to red roof just to fuck with me, didn't you, Treyarch? I know you did. All right, green's going to keep his position. Blue and orange are pushing together. We might want to push these targets in two different directions. Susio realizing that, going to left-hand side. We need to stop focusing on mounting and start pushing the enemies. It's cute we're able to ping them, but guess what? All we're doing is waste ammo because it's going to go inside and plate up. If we push the enemy from both sides of the building, we could essentially pinch them, but instead it looks like we're going to be falling in one at a time. Reds goes in. He may get on real quick. We will see. I do like the fact that Susio is kind of holding that doorway, but I wouldn't bank on the fact that they're in that building still. Here we go, one at a time. Again, I would like to see a teammate pushing the backside, but he's not. So this could be where we die. Stuns in this position would be very, very crucial. Very, very good thing to have. But unfortunately, we're all rocking heartbeat sensors. We get the high ground just to jump back down. Very questionable. We know there's at least two enemies here, or now one. There could possibly be a third somewhere around here also. No pings going out. We need to clear the doorways. I do believe there's someone in the upper level right here, and I don't know what's going on right now. Susio! Bro, what are you doing? Let's go to Reds. I told you guys he's the GOAT. My mistake. I should have been spectating the GOAT, not the newbie. Maybe I spoke too soon. And again, one thing I want to see this team do is step up the tempo. This tournament is really, really intense right now, very high pace. I mean, there's only 76 players left, and there are 7 teams. Again, I can't count. There's 7 teams, according to leaderboard, that have double-digit kill games already, and most of them in that high teens. And we're sitting on 2 kills. So again, guys, look, if I understand being in tournaments is very, very crucial. It's very, very stressful, and you want to win, and then you definitely get a little bit of points for that. But you got to speed up your tempo. You got to go out there and hunt some kills, and you have to just get it done. If you die, it is what it is. Start the next match, but don't waste your entire 30 minutes or 25-minute match doing this bullshit. Here we are going around praying to the loot god, saying, can I pick up all 3 of these heartbeats? Maybe if I sit on top of them, I can. Oh, finally got what we wanted, and now we're moving out. I would have loved to see some Con 8 plays, but I don't think he was as efficient as he was hoping he would be. I do like this reactive camo, though. I will say that. Very, very nice job. Treyarch or Ravensoft or whoever the hell made this game. We don't even know anymore. Everyone. High five to everyone. Fire still not activated again, dude. This is a perfect opportunity as well, dude. Anybody that's in this match that's in the tournament will have a great opportunity to really drop some bombs. Fire sales means basically a ton of UAVs. Let's go ahead and start hunting some down. Get an advanced UAV in the air. We probably won't have enough money for that, but let's get a UAV in the air, and then all 3 hold on to one as well, and start going from team to team to team. Again, it's a tournament. I want to see the most aggressive gameplay, and dude, Reds has been around. He knows how to do it. I don't know if he's changing his gameplay for his teammate Susio because he has no idea what the hell he's doing, but he needs to step it up a little bit and kind of direct Susio in the correct path to be an absolute monster. All right, advanced UAV goes up in the air. Unfortunately, I did not want to see that. If we would have had the money for it, absolutely, but unfortunately we did not, and we wasted every single UAV that we bought for an advance, and there's no one near us. Very unfortunate, a little too early for that. And again, should they have had an excess of money, by all means do it, but I wouldn't have wasted my last UAVs for an advance. That really wouldn't have benefited us at all. And I kind of assumed no one was around because we were able to fight that long drawn out 20-minute fight, and no one pushed us. And again, there's no reason we should be doing this right now. Let's go to the next area, guys. If y'all are struggling with getting kills or rotating or whatever the case is, playing passive, playing aggressive, stop staying in the same area for more than you have to. If nothing's going on there, leave. Go somewhere else. There's no... Oh my God. Lo and behold, sniper sitting inside a burger, camping his off. He gets a great hit on us. Now we're just spamming sticky grenades nowhere near the enemy. We got an enemy on the rooftop as well. I don't think that Reds even knows there's an enemy on top. He could end up dying, but he's good to go for now. So there are definitely 2 enemies here. Minimum, we're laying on the ground right now. We have the high ground. We should be taking some shots at the enemy. And our squad should start rotating in to give us a little bit of help as well. We got an enemy ping behind there. Should be an easy kill. Boom, boom, boom. We missed a little bit of shots, but it's okay. Fight's not completely over yet. Now he peeks the right-hand side using the wall as a little bitty head glitch. I love that. Finally, team collapsing in. We're able to get some shots off while we're suppressing the target. One of our teammates should be wrapping to the far right around the side of the wall to get some better shots off. I would love to see. Here we have orange finally, or I'm sorry, highlighter color finally wrapped around the right-hand side. Reds may go down, able to dive off right now. And yellow with a great idea, but unfortunately, no one's there to help him out, so he falls back because of the cluster strike that has been called in. Now we have a knock, of course. You got to push it. You have his teammate right here. This is another opportunity. You want to have a stun grenade. Again, one of the reasons why I do not like heartbeats is they really can't help you win fights. It only helps you identify where an enemy's at, but it doesn't matter. This guy right here had the reaction time of a snail. We're able to go around and absolutely blow him away. And don't forget, we still have another down as well we could capitalize on before he gets that selfie. Let's go spectate the teammates real quick. Sucio moving around right now, trying to find out where the next guy is. Heartbeat sensor real quick for no reason at all. Didn't find anybody. I'm assuming the other two guys fell back because that's where it looked like the cluster strike got called from. Very unfortunate for his teammate that they left him to die. Jess is in the middle of it right now. We got an enemy close by, right in front of him, I would assume. I'm not really sure where he got shot from, but he's looking around as if he's in this building. No idea what's going on right now. No idea what Jess is doing. It's something I'm seeing people struggle with right now is focusing fire. Blue and orange in the same fight, but Jess is kind of just wandering around with a flashlight on his gun, trying to wave at everybody. Oh, here we are staring at a container. Love that. Again, there's his foot right there. Right there. You got this. Easy shots. Be patient. Shoot, 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 shoot. Or we can just stare at him, watch them go away. Now, the enemy is running, but it does look like it's a 3v1. Again, I don't really know, but I think it's a 3v1. This is a great opportunity to push the target. We get a hit and we go to mount. Can't mount. Again, that's the second time we try mounting with a fail. We need to go ahead and push this enemy. Do not allow him to buy his teammates back. And then you have to fight this team again. This fight right here is a huge struggle for our squad. So I really want to see them wipe this asshole out. And that's exactly what it looks like they're doing. I will give them props on pinging the enemy as the enemy rotates away. There he is right there. We need to switch to our long range weapon. There's some hits. There's the armor break. Perfect opportunity to push down. Orange is pushing the bottom of the tunnel right now. While we're pushing the left-hand side, right-hand side, we could die right here. Switch back to the gun you know how to use. There we go with the armor break and finally following up with the execution. Very questionable by Reds using that SMG for a mid-range fight. It's not that good in general. And then on top of it, a little too much distance made it useless, and it had a lot of freaking recoil. I'm so happy. I don't want to say great job switching back to your long range. That's what you should have had the entire time you were rotating, but at least you were smart enough to go back and rotate there. We may have a little life in this team as of yet. 4 kills, 3 kills, and just sitting on 0, unfortunately. We have another fight right now. Sucio in a 1v2. Oh, never mind. Sucio blowing both of the 401 squad away. And the 401 squad was one of the top 5 voted teams to win the tourney. I'm very surprised at that. They had a great job holding the cover, holding the rock in the tree. But unfortunately, Sucio is lighting it up. And he is getting a little bit more momentum, which is giving him a little bit more confidence, which is lighting a fire under his to come out here and blow away. Now we have 41 enemies left. Let's take a look at the circle real quick. It's going to be a pretty action-packed circle no matter how it rotates. It's going to go up here, down here, over here, over here. Savage, we know that. Duh. Look, I needed to say that in case those in the back didn't know that. But it's going to be a very, very high-octane gameplay where it's probably going to finish downtown if I had to guess. But there's no need to go ahead and rotate early. Let's go ahead and gatekeep everybody that's going to be coming out of factory and or hangars. This is a nice little area as of recently for people to be fighting into. I see a lot more fights happening in this general area since the new map, or since the map has changed. We have an ATV going around. Great job looking at it, rotating back, not taking shots to piss him off, and hopefully chase down the Bertha. Now, I really wouldn't focus on the Bertha right now. Even if you down the enemy, he's probably going to drive away to safety. I'd focus on the more immediate fight so we don't get third-partied in this part. Sniper shots going off from our right-hand side and or southeast. Another ATV coming back to us. This is something I would take advantage of if he comes out of that little sticky right there. I don't know what to call it, but he's stuck on something. Here we go, blowing him away. Can we get the kill? We get the knock. There it is. No idea where his teammates at, but his teammates definitely left him to die, and or he left his teammates so he could die. We have an enemy on top of the roof or under us. There's one near close. We hear him now. Stay on the high ground. The enemy goes back inside, hiding like a little. Unfortunately, yellow goes down. He's got self-res. We're able to clean it up, but again, using the wrong gun for the wrong type of fight. All right, so he goes down. No surprise there. We have his teammates left. I can't spectate them right now, but it sounds like all of them had gotten killed. And again, that was just this is weird. That was just a situation where we stayed out in the open. We were fighting a bunch of things around us. And again, going back to the beginning of the video, when we were spectating this squad, I said, don't stay in one area for too long because it gives other players an opportunity to rotate in on you. And that's exactly what happened with the squad. They sat there fighting one team, fighting another, fighting another. They ended up fighting there for about 5-6 minutes. Next thing you know, they're trying to rotate out of that area, go somewhere different. A little too late. You have a team sitting in the building y'all were sitting on for a long time. And then that's exactly what happened. They ended up getting killed themselves. Overstaying their welcome at its finest. All right, here we have our dude Reds coming out of the ghoulie. They did not have an enemy, so they were able to get released for free. At least Reds was. The other ones might end up getting caught up in a fight. Now, looking at this circle, it's going to be very hard for them to kind of figure out where to go. They need to wait. He needs to stay in the air and wait to see if his teammate gets released. If they don't get released, then we need to land on this most wanted bounty. And yeah, there's really no good play when it comes to most wanted bounties. Not many skyscrapers are in the business. I would pick this one up, make my way to this rooftop, and just hold that staircase and camp like a little bitty. Now, I'm not a huge fan of the camping aspect, but at the same time, you want to get your squad mates back, and that's the most important. Unfortunately, I have no idea what the hell he's doing. He is going somewhere completely off the reservation. Unfortunately for our dude Reds, he makes a mistake that costs him the tournament of his life. This was his redemption tournament, and unfortunately makes the noobiest of all mistakes running into the gas. Wow. And again, if he just would have landed here, it was already safe, walked over here, la-di-da. But now we have Pete Aya, Jamal, and Medulla oblongata. I don't know if I pronounced that right. I hope so. But anyway, they're in a bad spot as well. There's already a team sitting up here, so it wouldn't have mattered. Our other team would have died regardless. We need to go ahead and rotate in. Now, rotating with this from this position without fighting the guys above us is going to be extremely difficult because they're going to be little assholes and shoot us in the ass. So we got to be very, very careful right now. I really wouldn't piss him off. I'm not against him not shooting the guy up there. I'm really not, because if I was this squad, I'd be going ahead and rotating. I would make my way, try safely, make my way out of here. But for some reason, we're overstaying our welcome, and we're going to end up fighting this squad. Not a bad decision. It's not one that I prefer. Let's see if they're able to do so. They have the high ground. They have the high ground in the positioning, so they'll probably win this fight, I would imagine. And again, a good way to fight a team that's like this is just be patient. Again, I would just sit on this wall, wait for them to jump off, and then shoot them out of the air if you decide to stay. But again, I'd probably start making my way to rotate while these guys are distracted with whatever else they were shooting at. And because we overstayed our welcome, it's not going to look good for us. I believe there's 3 teams here. There's a vehicle right there. One team may be diving off. That could be the guys above us, but I highly doubt it. And now we're going to have to worry about fighting gas and fighting the squad as well. This is not something you want to see from a tournament squad or do in a tournament yourself. 3 guys above us right now. Again, they're in a fight right now. They're not worried about us. Let's get out of here. Don't worry about whatever you're doing. I don't even know what we're doing right now. We don't need loot. We don't need nothing. Going in for the fight. Able to get the down. Thankfully, pretty ballsy. Would not have done that, but here we are. Go ahead and reload your gun. Don't worry about anything. If you have to shoot an enemy, it's going to be very unfortunate for you. Unfortunately, Pitaya not noticing it, finally realizing it, and able to get the reload. There should be an enemy to the right-hand side right now or behind us. We need to at least look around. We're assuming we're safe, but we really have no idea. Playing the edge of the gas right now, it's a little bit slower than us. So we're able to play it up and get the safety. Ended up working out, but at the cost of our teammates' life. And unfortunately, no more buy stations are in. So that is it for the squad. They're going to have to rock duo the rest of the match. Now, this isn't a bad spot to rotate to. If we can control this hill, never mind. The circle just did a huge audible to us. I thought it was going to favor us. Now it's going to be very, very difficult for us to win this game. However, not before we get some kills. There's one guy sitting up here. I would have got to the higher ground before shooting at the enemy because he was able to get covered with our low ground positioning. There are 2 more there. Now, you want to go ahead and take advantage of the one right there. I wouldn't piss off that squad. You're not going to be able to kill. Okay. Okay. There's a reason why he's in the tournament. I'm not. Now we're fighting 2 teams at one time. It's a 2v6. La-di-da. You all know what's going to happen on this one, right? You all know what's going to happen on this one. Or is it? Now, the squad that got the down, they should be pushing us right now. For some reason, they're not. They're just holding their position. Very questionable. We could actually probably flip this fight, which is mind-blowing to me. We went from being in a spot where we're having to fight a 2v6 to actually having the enemy team push. Now, we need to watch the lower hand side. They may be rotating up our right-hand side So we just gotta watch it. And lo and behold, there he is. The enemy coming from the lower right-hand side. Absolutely weird. Shooting us up from the side and behind and going down without a fight. Great play by the team that was essentially pinched, coming in, out-rotating us, and now getting on the edge of the gas to live to fight another day. Don't really know how to commentate that one. He got headshotted, now he's dead. And on to the next team. We have 4 teams remaining, 8 enemies left. Let's see what kind of circle we're gonna get after this. Here we are spectating Avocado Jones rocket 12 kills. Absolutely nutty gameplay. Now he is one of the prospects to win, but unfortunately, oh my God, what a throw. My dude on a banger of a game ends up running out in the open to go for an execute and gets splatted. Enemy to our left-hand side. We go ahead and shoot him before he gets back in the vehicle. Doesn't matter. He's able to get back in, and now we're out in the open. Somehow able to get the kill. I have no idea the order of events that are taking place right now, but there's a lot of blessings being blessed around here. Now the carry Avocado Jones is down, but TJA is on it. He's on the case. We have a scav. No need to worry about that. But just play the edge of the gas and play slow. It's going to be a wide open area, dude. No one's going to have cover. Maybe the guys behind the rocks right here. I don't really know what that terrain looks like, so we'll see. But it is a 2v3 right now. We're in a very bad spot, so we need to keep separation. Unfortunately, the team has now hugged the ridge. They're going to be holding different angles, and we're going to go down one at a time. There's no real way to come out of that. It was just all a matter of who got positioned first, who was getting circle blessed, and who's the better shot. Going into the gas, around the smoke as well, to come out from the right-hand side. Smart play, but I don't think it's going to work in a 1v3 situation. There's an enemy right in front of him, and you go ahead and get the shots off. Unfortunately, we're a little bit delayed in the reaction time. And again, we go down without a chance in hell. But GG! Guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, again, let's get this video to 1,500 likes. And look, we're going to be bringing different things to the channel, different types of content. So let me know how you guys like this series. It's not going to take over the channel. It's just going to be another addition. Also, if anyone is interested in having me commentate their gameplay, throw it in the Discord and let me know right above the video that you guys say, Savage, commentate me, slay me, whatever, and I will do so. But until next time, guys, you have a good one and good luck in Warzone.